We're gonna see if we get lucky and spot some wild horses, since they seem to be coming down to eat some of the non-snowed upon foliage down here.
My name is Regine Trias, and I'm a professional photographer specializing in motorsport, adventure, and the outdoors. Got into photography when I was, as a teenager, going through some things, figuring things out, in life, trying to figure out my place in the world, what I'm gonna do.
What would be cool is if we can find some coyotes or something. That'd be cool.
I initially wanted to be a studio artist, doing like drawing and painting. Once I picked up a D90 and was just literally going around, not with any plan or anything, just going out on some trails and taking pictures of birds and nature, was when I really found myself in a mental space that was just like, I was where I needed to be. Nothing else really mattered except just seeing things like in the moment and then trying to best capture that.
There was a local park in Boulder City, and I guess there was this one resident coyote that had no fear of people, which, that's not really a good thing, but we were doing a portrait photo shoot there when we noticed there was just one hanging around. And so as soon as we were basically finishing up with that portrait shoot, I switched lenses and just started snapping away.
Going through life and seeing the world a certain way, everyone's got their own different perspective, and photography is pretty much the perfect tool for me in order to kind of process what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing wherever I am, whether that's accompanying my friends when they're out racing, or when I'm out by myself, seeing the beauty in nature and trying to best convey that in a single photo.
I'm kind of thinking we're gonna see how far out we can get up Wheeler Pass, which is a popular dirt road that people take, dirt bikes and UTVs on. But a lot of wild horses kind of hang around there. There's lots of Joshua trees, and it's just kind of a cool scenic trail.
I would say it's pretty safe to say that not just photographers, but anyone that kind of falls in a category of being an artist, whether it's photo or video or even painting, you will have, for sure, without a doubt, a cycling love-hate relationship with your medium. And if it's almost like if you don't feel that way, you're kind of not really committed to that. It's once you are, there's no really going back. It becomes truly a part of your life.
Yeah, this is gonna be kind of tough because we're also moving. But last time, we actually did, when Tal was here, we saw a bunch on this right side here. So it looks like it's also pretty busy here today, naturally, but just gotta always be scanning.
I try to, figure out ways to be constantly evolving in it, how to get better at it. And when you're trying to balance that both as a business and as a personal, personal form of expression, it could be pretty difficult and chaotic, most definitely emotional. I know a lot of other photographers where we kind of swap stories about feeling like we've hit a certain wall, things like difficult clients or things like that. They say it's always really good to have personal projects, which kind of helps not just bolster your creativity and keep those going, but kind of helps keep your sanity too, because there's gonna be moments, especially when it is your life, where you need some kind of outlet that's not for work.
For landscape shots, out here, like overlooking that canyon on the right, that's what I do. Once we get behind this hill in front of us, it sort of just narrows down, and it's not as open as this. So, like I said, we're almost there. We'll probably turn around there.
So when I say hitting a wall with where I am as a photographer, I can see the kind of work that I want to put out, but I don't feel like I'm able to obtain that. Sometimes, I know I'm not the only one. All it really takes is just getting out of bed and just getting out there. You know, don't ever stay home. Like this morning, I could have just slept in, but recently we got some snow on the mountains, and I just remember waking up and had this urge to go out and find a spot to photograph the mountains with the snow. So that's what I did. I was really glad that I did that, because not only did I get some decent ones of the mountains, but as I was packing up, Evan, who was with me, just noticed some horses walking in a view as I was packing up, and I went back out there and photographed them along with the mountains.
We just stopped kind of in this slope here, and there's a couple of Joshua trees with just interesting shapes. There's one I saw with like this perfect amount of snow on it and that hazy sun in the background. And Joshua trees just have really interesting shapes to them, and they're kind of a bizarre looking plant.
I'll always love photographing motorsport, especially with stage rally, but I really would like to get back into photographing wildlife. It's not always easy to kind of focus on that amongst the other work that I do throughout the week.
I don't know if I'm hearing snow falling or if I'm hearing something moving around over there.
I think there's a certain mystery with wild animals that you sometimes don't quite capture as much with people in portraits.
I usually try not to think too much about it until I get home and bring it up on the computer. But there's a couple that I think are my favorites from this little session, so we'll see.
No animals though, huh?
No. I mean, that's usually how it goes. You have to spend hours outside the whole day if you want to really have a good chance, so yeah. Yeah. But regardless, I mean, any day we're outside, especially in scenery like this, is a good day, so. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is just, like I said, is just getting out of the house and just getting out there. Sometimes it's as easy as that, but sometimes you just don't feel like it, but you have to do it even if you don't feel like it. Oh, no, we got some. Holy shit.
Whoa, wait, what?
Okay, so I just spotted some off to the right there.
What'd you find?
So I just saw some, we're kind of out of the snow now, and I just noticed a big white patch right at the line of that hill. And so as these Joshua trees are passing by, I'd see the shape of a horse. There looks like there's at least one. I think there's two. So we should probably see what's going on. Awesome, dude. I'm like, what? Just try to where they are right now. I think there's one over there, but I don't really want to bring attention though, so I'm just gonna pretend. So we're gonna kind of quietly, hike a bit that way just to see where they are at, because I lost sight of them, but they're over there somewhere. So here, I think there's at least 2 or 3, but yeah, there's one right there. Hi! I wonder if I've seen this one before. Yeah, there's the second one to the left of it.
I could have easily just gone back home, and not seen them because they were kind of hidden by these bushes.
It's just funny how I'll be like, yeah, it'd be kind of cool if we come across them, and then boom, like here they are.